just
Fox
got.
and Friends wanted to get Brian something extra special, an extra big.
Wow, look at this. I'll tell you what, normally I'm grateful for every gift, but I will give this back. I hope everyone kept their receipts.
I think
this
you
is
would
my
look
biggest
dashing in it.
nightmare. This is my biggest nightmare, right? Joe, you agree?
I'm not a big turtleneck fan, but I just want to find it's because my neck is so long it just looks like a regular collar. But I want to add, your problem is that it's not big enough to go over your head. Is that what you said?
Well, put it this way. Back then, they didn't have turtleneck technology like this bends.
Yeah.
The turtleneck would go over your head. And for a while, as you're pulling it down, you'd lose breath and think, I could die.
And you said that your mom wanted you to wear a turtleneck on every picture day because it was chilly outside, so she wanted to keep you warm.
Well, she thought I looked good in it. I did not look good in a turtleneck, and I could not convince this woman
to let me. Another NBC News poll that shows that 70% of young people 18 to 34 years old disapprove of President Biden's handling of this war. So could that spell trouble for Israel?
It spells trouble for both.
The Biden administration could bring up is, well, young people may not like his handling of the war in Israel, but that doesn't mean that they're going to vote for the Republican candidate. So is there some validity to that?
Absolutely. It doesn't mean that they're going to necessarily support.
People are supporting a ceasefire, which in effect would prop up Hamas in support of a ceasefire. I mean, there is truth to that.
Yeah, and it doesn't surprise me
of doing it. There was also another poll that just came out that showed that President Biden is, or rather former President Trump is winning support among young people. More young people today support former President Trump than Joe Biden.
Economy, you know, we're looking around at the housing market. We're looking at the grocery bills that we have to pay every week.
The economy could get better with time, but that just makes President Biden older as well, which is another concern with young people. So there's a catch-22 there. Caitlin McGee-White, thank you so much. % made in America knives.
Yeah, we started in my little garage here, just a couple for us, and we're just kind of blowing up. It's really cool.
You know, you and I were sitting here talking this whole time. I used to work with a knife company, so I really love the quality here is really amazing.
Yeah.
But tell us about the types of knives you make and what they're used for and where the real deals are or where the real quality is.
Yeah, we came out as a hunting knife brand, and that's what we are. We make hunting knives, the one that you've got in your hand there as well. But we also have chef's knives for the kitchen, culinary knives that we've released this year, moving into that hard, and then even next year we want to go into full knives. So the quality is the main thing. Like, you know, you see so many companies making knives in China, and we pass these knives down, especially as like men pass them down.
Now, real quick, I've sat here and looked at and handled these knives since we sat down.
And it's made to just throw out, but your knives clearly are not. There's a lot of love and, like Joey said, really high quality goes along with it. That's different.
It is.
And there's a reason to buy those things.
These big box stores, everything's made to throw away. And, you know, this Christmas season, I hope people, whether it's our knives or somebody else's product, buy American, buy something that's actually going to get passed down for generations.
Yeah, we were trying to see if these were real sharp. Carly was saying if she could shave her arm hair and you know, almost cut herself, so we put them up. But listen, real quick, if we check out the Black Friday deals at montanaknifecompany.com, what do we need to look for? That's another issue we need to have you back on to talk about.
Also, guess what? You're on Fox and Friends. You're going to sell a lot of knives today. Don't worry about social media.
We'll sell a couple in a minute, I probably.
Josh, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks.